though she's paired with an Ezreal, still a pretty potent lane that you can set up for a lot of jungle attention for, so I do like that they've gone back to
straight into Bin, over the wall with Dominus, but he's gone too far because there is a whole bunch of players from LGD here, and suddenly Bin's alone. Slice and Dice won't be available for himself, stunned up and taken down here. Eventually, first blood goes the way of Lunching.
Big mistake from Bin. She had already started moving. You knew trying to get some sort of Herald play down on the bottom, or at least down on this bottom side for a bit. But Peanut, if and on about whether he wants to go for it.
Yeah, Peanut hovering now towards his bottom side has been. Oh, that's a bubble coming down onto Fong here. Flash is available, but doesn't matter while he's asleep. There's stun to follow up, and that is just perfect from LGD.
Xie looking good on this Zoe, just able to pick off Fong there, and the instant follow-up from Kramer meant there was nowhere to go.
Definitely a decent amount of damage on the side of Suning, and they want to find themselves a pick before this dragon comes onto the play. Kicked against the wall, and Kramer suddenly realizes that he's in a whole bunch of trouble. SOF, this tower finally falls as True Shot Barrage just
towards LGD. They want flanks. They want Bin to be able to come in on the side. If LGD have control of River like this...
Oh, that's a stun onto Peanut. The follow-up is there, but Mark blocks everything beautifully. Redemption to top everyone up. And now they turn onto SOFM. Flashes away from the play. Kick through the whole team. Scatter the weak. Look at this from Suning. Peanut forced out of the play. Collateral damage just to keep himself alive. And now into the back of this one. Bin trying to finish them off. Peanut just about surviving, but taken down by SOFM in a 2 versus 1. Mark flashes away. Waiting for the Q. It's not going to land onto Mark. And 4-4 on the scoreboard.
Incredible kick from SOFM, sets up so much there. And now Suning will turn towards this dragon. Xie is over the wall, won't even try to make the steal here. Suning have made the play.
And this is why I was so excited to see the Lee Sin from SOFM in onto the dragon though. Let's see who's going to grab this one. Smite comes through in the end. True Shot Barrage finishes off Mark. And now they're getting onto Fong. Dashes around the pit though. Lunching doesn't have the damage. The flash comes on in as SOFM should be able to finish off the bear. But Xie is still here and he's got a lot of damage for himself. Fong back into the play, trying to defend his jungler. Might just be able to do so as Xie locked up and now into the pit once more. They can continue this Baron all day long. Kramer and Mark, they want to contest, but they're completely alone here. Just the duo, and they have to move to the mid lane.
And this is so beautiful from Suning, and especially SOFM. The way he's been able to play around and to hit on towards this cannon. Even SOFM doing a great job of hovering at the wall here to stop Xie hitting those paddle stars.
Just look at SOFM's positioning as he steps forward. He is threatening Kramer. Every time he steps forward, he's saying, I am ready to boot you back. I am ready to make the play. He's got the weak in the team here, but nobody going to go down. No follow-up from Suning on the back of that one as Unshing trying to defend in the top side, but against these Baron minions, feels like a doomed play.
Mid lane inhibitor goes down, our turret goes down, the inhibitor suits to follow, and Suning can just rotate up towards this top side. They still have Bin, who's working his way through this bottom side if they want as well.
And the thing is, when we talk about, oh, hang on, that's a stun onto Kramer. Cleanse came through. Suning look like they want to keep this one going. This is not what I'd normally expect out of Suning, to just try and force the game like this, but hey, I like what I see. We're in playoffs, we're in regionals, in fact. This is a series to decide who goes to Worlds, and Suning starting off strong, but now sort of caught up. The Leona happy to tank on this front line, though. Looking for an engage himself, but he's locked out, and somehow walks away. True Shot Barrage blocked by Mark, is in goes the bear. Lunching, kick back. Should be taken down, but the redemption keeps him safe. Everybody healthy on LGD. I take that back. Angel finishes the kill on the bear. Stuns across the board here as Peanut just about gets out with his life. Fong trying to follow up on the damage. Kramer steps in here. It's all on this AD carry and on Xie landing the bubbles. Bin blocking for Angel, who's just about out of mana. And Suning will not back down here.
The Baron is just about to run out though, so they will be moving back away. Trying to see if they can, Suning are able to just go so far forward with all this regen coming.
Yeah, LGD would need some kind of miracle to turn this one around, but this is the LPL after all. I've seen crazier throws. Suning going to finish this third inhib on the top side of the map. They're going to wait for these minion waves, wait for the supers, and then take the final blow. And we know Lions like to play with their food here. In goes SOFM, kicks back Kramer, who is annihilated. And now Suning with that pick onto the AD carry and a scatter the weak to end them all. This is going to be the game as Suning. They just have to finish things off. They've just got to finish off a couple more health bars or maybe just a Nexus. Xie gets a Q onto the likes of this Leona. Lunching try to threaten. Suning aren't even interested in the Nexus right now. They want this fight. They want a brawl for themselves. They feel like they were robbed a little bit in this game, and I have to say, I feel the same way, Suning. But they got an Ocean Soul, so they can keep this up all day long. Mark the target here, but Unbreakable keeps him alive as he gets onto the fountain here. And Suning, they are desperate to get another kill, but they will be denied on this one as Lunching blocks for everyone, as does Mark, who finally falls. And what a way to end the first game of our regional.
Suning eventually takes Suning to play much more aggressive. They can start to look at these shockwaves, trying to see if they can pick folks off.
Oh, here we go, Tempered Fate. The fight begins as Bin just hammering away onto Lunching, who's forced out of the play. Sword Art the only one to go down so far, though, and Suning can't actually find their way into this one. Angel's pretty low as well, Shock Blast onto Kramer. And even though they lose the fight, it's
where if Suning had actually fallen behind in this early game, they wouldn't have been able to put their foot down quite as heavily as they have. But with the confidence and the gold lead they have, LGD can't do very much.
Peanut is here. He wants to contest the Dragon. He's going to be a little late as Lunching lost in the world here. Huanfeng over the wall to join up with the Zoe of Angel. They are 2v5 though, but Angel ain't stopping for nothing. Does dodge away from the hook coming out from Mark. Xing now forces the flash out from Angel. Huanfeng and Angel just keeping this one going. They're not afraid to keep playing with this idea, but Peanut now over the wall doesn't have his flash available. Huanfeng is pretty low on mana. He still seems to want this 1v5.
I don't know if he can go for the 1v5. Has made his way back towards his own side of the jungle, but Mark is hiding on the wings.
He's tried his best, but now Huanfeng is hooked. I just don't know why he was there. Has to flash away from this one, and he's shut down by Xie. This felt a little overconfident from Suning.
TP from Bin. They're still going for this.
Bin wants to extend the play even further. Shock Blast into the brush here, but Bin, he needs to be careful. No, he doesn't need to be careful. It's Xie that's careful on this one. Bin will go down for his crimes here. And it's a 1-for-1.
I mean, in the extended grand scheme of things, that's a win for
Huanfeng manages to keep himself safe from the hook. A lot of damage onto Mark. Bin trying to follow up as well. As SOFM going to stop Peanut getting onto the back of the play. Mark went down, and now Xing finds himself too deep into Suning's territory. Angel gets the trouble bubble, followed up by Huanfeng for the double kill. Now onto Xie as well for the triple, and now that is the go button for Barrett.
LGD can't find the engage that they want. Suning kite back expertly. Now they get the kills and this Baron for themselves, and Suning looking so clean in game 2.
This is what we wanted to see from Suning. This is the kind of mid-game play that we know. This is where they always find their leads. Damage that I expected.
And even if he doesn't...
Oh, hang on. Shockwave onto Sword Art here. Tempered Fate.
Oh, no.
Sword Art, you might have just taken yourself out. In fact, no, it's Bin that's being taken out, but he gets a whole bunch of damage out before he falls, and it means it's more kills for Huanfeng, more damage onto the carry, quadra kill on the Ezreal, and surely they gift it over. Xing cannot get out of this one. You gotta give it to the rookie AD carry in the regionals, the pentakill!
Welcome to the LPL, Huanfeng. Suning gifting over the penta in the regional finals. Suning setting down the tone for which they hope to continue towards that world stage.
And it's so damn beautiful to see Huanfeng living up to the reputation that he is already building for himself. This will be the Nexus falling. This will be Suning. Bellows Breath blocks it. And he's dancing around the play. Xing will be taken out with a Swirl Seed. And oh dear, LGD, it's all falling apart.
Splash damage is just as deadly as any other as they manage to get the kill there for SOFM. Dragon goes their way, towers are going their way, and in 19 minutes, they may just crack the base.
They might just get an in-hit for themselves here as SOFM showing us why this Lilia is a priority pick, what this Lilia can do in the right hands. The in-hit tower will fall, but Suning going to respect the respawn timers that are coming through from the side of LGD.
I mean, it's just Lilia that it doesn't matter a huge amount, but here we go.
Bin in a 1v1 with Xing, but that own combo is real scary. Bit of healing comes on through. Xie misses everything though, and Bin gonna get himself into the brush. He might turn this one around, gets the stun down, can't quite finish him, but he's keeping himself alive. There's the Dawn Shadow, it takes everyone, and Raid Boss Bin is down.
It does take...
Doing his damnedest, but this is gonna be a tier 2 going down in favor of Suning on the top side of the map. And you're happy to trade your top laner for a tier 2 tower, but it won't quite connect. And when we look across the lineup, for Suning. Peanut now going to be put to sleep. Uses his Lamb's Respite to keep himself safe. There's a root coming through as well. And the engage comes on in. Lamb's Respite already on cooldown as Lanxing tries to tank for his team, but he just ain't tanky enough. Falls to the damage, and now the curtain call. It's like fish in a barrel here. Mark going to be stunned up by the concussive blows, and Huanfeng happy to take credit for the kill. Over the wall goes SOFM.
Surprised if he can even make a difference here.
Throw a bubble in. It's onto SOFM. Definitely the target he wanted, but he can't quite follow up onto the bubble. Scryer's Bloom into the pit. This Baron is going to go down. The question is, can LGD find anything off the back of the play? Bubble onto Huanfeng. This is the opportunity, but cleansed away. Peanut can't find his way over 2020, Dagda.
But what an incredible story for Suning, who 2017 this organization was created, and now they're looking at their first world.
Suning moving in, but they're stunned up. This is a great combo out of LGD, and maybe their opportunity. SOFM flashes away from the knockup, but followed up on, and will go down. Finds one for himself onto Xie before he drops. But Bin never found a way into the play.
Nicely done from LGD. Quick kills coming through. Xie giving his life for the cause. He has got that Rabadon's death cap completed, so he anything for Suning. It's about to wear off, but because of that nice engage from Lanxing, maybe gets an outer turret for their cause, but Sword Art is snuck in behind here.
Bin's trying to, he's just going to flash into the play. Dawn of Shadow across the squad. And that stopwatch is going to work wonders here. Tower's still going. Has been tanking this one up. Just about gets out, but shut down in the end by Peanut. Now knock up across the team. The Sword Art is trying to get his team out of there. Sacrifices himself, but maybe they don't get away anyway. SOFM pretty low. Pretty harsh on LGD in this series. But also, I feel like they've kind of deserved it. Yeah, like this has been a pretty disastrous performance from LGD. They have got a couple of fights recently, and I'm hoping this dead man's plate nonsense. He's gone voice staff. He's got himself a needlessly large rod. He's got himself an engage. Sword Art knocked up Rooted as well. But he's all right on this one. Gets out of the play. SOFM now being chased down, and Peanut is in late game territory on the Kindred. AD carry win.
Actually just managing to beat out SOFM.
But Sword Art couldn't get his Unbreakable up in time, and it means that he takes half of his health already. Angel off to the top side here. Sword Art ignited. Curtain call across the team. Mark tries to deny it, but in the meantime, Peanut forced into the Lamb's Respite. Angel goes down to the Dawn in Shadow. Kramer as Peanut tries to get chased down, but it's Bin that's shut out of the play instead. LGD are turning this whole game on its head.
LGD are starting the comeback, even in the top side. Mark,
Supportal combat! Sword Art is surely going to go down. The Ignite's not enough. He gets out.
But still, Baron goes the way of LGD. This was the fight. LGD have found pick after pick. Suning throwing away this game. And Baron
Stone on that path. SOFM trying to clear the jungle. Just about gets away on that blast cone as well. And now Suning have to defend in the mid lane. Obviously against a Baroned up team here. Xie get poked over the wall. Once again, we see Sword Art committed onto knockup onto Huanfeng underneath the tower. Gets out with his life, though, as the whole team is surviving. Bin gets out as well. Lamb's Respite to keep everyone alive on the side of LGD. Through onto Mark. Can they follow up? Curtain call now off the back of the play. Eclipse is fallen off the Mark, and he's sniped out by Huanfeng. Peanut's the next target. No Lamb's Respite, and Suning win a fight.
Xie gets spotted out on the side as well. He's not able to go in with the paddle star. Suning, they get the 2 kills, and now they can look to push down mid.
The Lions are back on the play, and Xie desperate just to get a recall off. Down the mid lane they go. There is no inhibitor tower here. The question is, how much can they find for themselves? 20 seconds on Mark, 30 seconds on Peanut.
Peanut is not going to be up for quite a while. Kramer needs to be careful. A stun could end the game here for LGD.
Get themselves the inhibitor, and they're going to back away. They have the go button for Lanxing. Another trouble bubble onto this Brawn, but will be able to keep himself safe here. Culling onto the team. Lanxing forced away. And LGD, they're just losing a poke war right now. Curtain call across the team. There's a knockup as Lanxing will take the fourth shot. Just about survives, but Mark now on the front line with a stone plate. Desperate to protect his team. Walks away, but it doesn't matter because the Drake is all Suning wanted.
LGD were caught between a rock and a hard place. Mid lane needs to be held to run for the hills.
LGD are not answering anywhere near quick enough here. 5,000 on the Baron. This is just going to be burst down. Peanut can't get in. The Baron now taken. And Suning want to fight as well. Knockup goes wide though. And Sword Art doesn't find the engage he was looking for. Huanfeng bubbled, but realistically, there's no way in there. What is that? Onto Mark. Solar Flare not enough, but down goes the support on either side of the board. Angel would love a way in. Pulling. Doesn't quite connect onto the targets though, as Peanut keeps everyone at bay. Huanfeng stepping forward, waiting for that rapid fire cannon. Swirl Seed in. Another Dark Harvest stack. onto this
One
Lilia. One Fog has just annihilated Kramer. Down goes Shie. Down goes LGD. And never before have the Lions